Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Tips Appreciated, a podcast by Nomtrips. It's hosted by me, Vic, and
Eddie.
so I don't know if a lot of our listeners know we're actually Canadian, or
That we
yeah.
are.
Mm-hmm.
And
And what are we proud of? Like,
ooh, well, we thought we'd do something fun today,
mm-hmm.
uh, but fun focused on Canadian specific snacks.
Mm-hmm.
So what we thought we'd do is just feature some of our favorites and some of our most requested snacks whenever we travel to the States, whether it's, sisters or friends or relatives or whatever. I always get a list to bring back and smuggle across the border. So we thought today we would feature those. So
Mm-hmm.
if you Americans or otherwise decide to visit Canada at some point,
Mm-hmm.
these are the snacks you should watch out for, since you probably can't get them anywhere else.
Well, maybe they
Maybe.
could get like a pen pal to send them
Oh
something.
yeah, that's true. That's true. It's usually more expensive though.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
so one of the things I'm gonna show off today, and we'll talk about it later, is Crush Cream Soda.
Mm.
As you may or may not know, Crush has over, I think, close to 50 flavors. Whether it's apple, banana, pineapple, orange, grape, I don't know. There's just so many.
That's crazy.
But we thought we'd focus on cream soda because even I learned this, that it's only available here in Canada. And there's actually two variants in Canada. So in sort of the eastern part of Canada, let's say in Quebec, their cream soda is actually clear in color.
Ooh.
Whereas
That reminds me of Pepsi Clear. Do you remember that?
yeah, Pepsi Clear, that's right. Yeah, that came out
We
for a
we
little
might
while.
be aging ourselves here, but
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
Pepsi Clear
go
was a
Google
thing.
Pepsi Clear.
Yeah.
But the rest of Canada, cream soda is this pink, hot pink color.
I wonder why
Um,
they decided that.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably part marketing, part actually I don't even know. But cream soda though in the States, I think A&W is probably one of the more sort of prominent one out in the
Hmm.
stores, whether it's at Target. But their cream soda is like literally a creamish beige color.
Oh,
So it is different too, right? But why don't we show it off to our viewers so we can see?
it's like a
Uh,
neon pink.
It's like a neon pink. It actually matches the light behind me and my keyboard. But you can see Crush Cream Soda, in French, soda mousse. I
Hmm.
think. I hope I'm not butchering that. But this here is $1 at the dollar
Nice.
store. So first tip, if you are wanting to try this, you can get them at any grocery store. Almost, I think. Look in their fridge section or go to a Walmart. They have those 12 packs. But I got mine for $1. So
Awesome.
at the dollar store. So look for a dollar store if you're up in Canada. But the crazy part with this is what I've learned is a lot of American um, wrappers and the labels, get them imported, and they could sell as much as $7 each or
What?
$200 a crate. There's just actually a dude out in Quebec who has made this his business, um,
Wow. Side
and
hustle.
side hustle. Well, it's a side hustle turned full
Oh,
on
full
business,
time? Oh,
full time.
wow.
So he just imports these down to the U.S. For, he
Hmm.
says his main customer line are record labels, hip hop artists,
Hmm.
rappers. You know, I think they have their drinks that they like to mix this in. But have you had this before?
Yeah, I have. I have.
Yeah.
I
What do you think?
it's
Give me
it's
your.
not it's not bad, but it's probably not my go-to
Yeah.
for like a soda drink. It's
Oh,
not bad.
okay. So you just said soda. Let's. So Americans will call this crush soda.
Hmm.
Um, but Canadians typically use the word pop. for soda. So I've seen both, but obviously on the labels, it's interchangeable. I guess it would be.
But those are actually pretty good when you make a slush, or not a slush float, but a soda float. So you put vanilla ice, or not vanilla ice, but ice cream.
Yeah.
And then mix that, like pour the crush with it. It tastes pretty good.
Okay. Yeah,
not the healthiest, but
yeah, I don't think anything we're going to talk about today is healthy, but super good. It was super good. But yeah, this is supposedly it's supposed to have. Speaking of vanilla, maybe that's why it tastes so good. They said it has a bit of a vanilla flavor to it. That's sort of the base. I never got that out of at least the Canadian version. To me, it tastes like, I don't know. It's like this. It's like medicine. It's a bit too sweet for me. It's got a weird taste, but I do recall drinking American cream soda, and it definitely tasted better than the Crush.
Well, it's kind of like how when they drink iced tea,
right?
You know how our iced tea is sweetened already, like the Briss iced tea, but then when you go to the States, it's actually just iced tea, but not sweetened unless you ask them to sweeten it.
Right. Which one do you like better?
Oh, I guess it's different. Like out here, it's like a carbonated drink, but over there, it's actually fresh iced tea. So maybe I like the States better.
Yeah, me too. I like the States version too. Especially like you squeeze the fresh lemon in there. It's actually pretty good. Yeah. Nice. So I don't bring this across the border just because none of my family members like it. But
the weight of it too.
The weight of it. I mean,
or exploding on the plane.
Yeah. But apparently, I don't know how true this is, but based on just my initial research, the reason the red is not legal down there, or maybe they don't sell them down there, is because of the red dye that they use in here.
Oh. So then why don't they sell the clear one then?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. But anyways, so this is my featured the Crush Red that I was able to find, but we went through a list though, and we've got some things that you found, right?
Yes, we have a long list. So Eddie mentioned dollar store. That's where I went to find the majority of my snacks. So, okay, let's go with the chocolate bars first. Okay, number one snack or chocolate bar. Coffee Crisp.
So that is my number one requested chocolate bar to bring. Are you actually going to take a bite?
Well, I'm gonna open it. I could take a snap of it. So our listeners of the podcast, you'll probably have to watch this in our video format so you can see what it looks like. But this is what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay. So let's describe it to our listeners. So it's kind of wafery inside, right?
Yeah, it's like wafer. It obviously has the coffee flavor, but I wouldn't say it's super strong.
No, it's not.
It's still chocolatey, but I don't know. It's maybe that crunch. Yeah,
there's a crunch, and you get a bit of that coffee flavor there, and then the chocolate outing. I think tames it even more.
Well, if you look at it, there's not that much chocolate coating.
No, it's very thin.
Yeah, it's very thin. Sorry, I'm trying to focus this right now, but yeah, it's very thin. Right. But it's mostly the wafers inside.
The wafer inside.
Yeah, and it's really bubbly.
It is bubbly. There's a lot of air holes in there. But that is my number one requested to bring down to the States when I travel.
For chocolate bars.
For chocolate bars.
Okay, so let's move on to the second one. Smarties.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I know in the States they have a candy that's named Smarties as well, but their Smarties is like our Rockets. Have you had Rockets before?
Rockets are good, yeah.
Yeah, like those little tablet like chalky kind of candies, like they give out during Halloween. That's their version of Smarties, but for us, I guess it's kind of like M&Ms.
It is.
Right? Like
I would say it's very much like M&Ms, yeah.
Yeah, so let me open this up.
The taste is different though.
Yes, the taste is different. I would say the shell is like a bit different. I don't know, I can show this.
Yeah. So it comes in all different colors, like M&Ms.
They're not as vibrant as before, that's for sure. I think they like
Yeah,
use some different color dye,
coloring.
but yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty much like M&Ms, but not M&Ms, if that makes sense.
M&Ms I find are sweeter, maybe more milky,
Yeah, yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next one,
Oh,
Aero bar.
all right. So Aero bars is my second most requested
Mhm.
chocolate bar to bring
Yeah.
down. All right, let's open
So,
this.
like,
It's
so
pretty
yeah,
bubbly, right? I think
yeah,
that's
it's
what they're known
so
for.
there. If you break it apart, oh yeah, I guess you can see here. It's oh no, it's very bubbly.
I see the bubbly, the holes.
Yeah,
Um,
it's very airy, I guess, when you like bite into it, and it melts like right away.
it does. So here's a great tip: if you're in Canada, traveling to Canada, bring it home, whatever you hear. Aero bars are perfect for making s'mores
Ooh,
because they
okay.
melt perfectly in between the hot marshmallow and the crackers.
Uh-huh.
So we only use Aero bars because it melts perfectly in there. Because the
Oh,
holes, right? You get the
yeah.
heat
Oh, I didn't even
pushes
think
it,
of
and it just
that.
melts. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's
totally.
smart.
Yeah.
There you go, Nomtip.
Nomtip, Aero bars for s'mores, camping.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, so I know I bought the milk chocolate one, but my favorite for Aero is actually the mint chocolate. I didn't
Oh,
buy for this episode, but that's my favorite.
mint. They
Mhm.
have like
Well,
a lot of flavors,
yeah,
right?
they have a ton of different. I know there was orange before. That was a
There was
weird
like a
one.
raspberry truffle one or something. I
Mm-hmm.
remember seeing that in the store.
Mm-hmm.
But we got good snacks in
Yeah.
Canada.
Okay.
All right.
So let's go with this one, Mars.
Mars.
So I just noticed it's peanut free, so your daughter can have it.
Ooh, she does, and
Yeah.
that's why, like during Halloween or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, Mars always makes the cut.
Yeah. Oh,
'Cause
okay.
it's
Let's
peanut
do
free.
this. So I just broke into it. Looks like there might be like a caramel pull. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Look at that.
it's like
Kind of like a
Snickers,
Twix.
like a Twix.
Twix?
Twix.
But the Twix has like a cookie inside it.
Yeah,
This one is like I don't know, is it like a nougat or fudge or something?
right.
Like that. See the caramel's on the top layer and then I feel like it's a nougat. I might be wrong on this, but
Sorry.
let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay.
It's like a Snickers without the peanuts, I think.
Yeah. And it is like the size of it too. It's not too big. It's kind of small actually.
Yeah. Okay, so a great story about Mars.
Mm-hmm.
I won't name names, but there's a guy that we used to work with together. He loved Mars bars, and he used to eat them for lunch. No joke. He'll get the 6 pack or the what did they sell them, like the bulk three? Maybe yeah, it's like 3 to 6 pack. I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
And he would just eat. He would chain eat it.
Chain eat it?
He would have 3 to 4.
What?
Yeah, I won't name names. I'll tell you after. But yeah, he did. That was his
Oh
lunch.
man. Is this the
Yeah.
same guy that likes eating tuna for breakfast?
I don't think so.
No?
Different
Oh,
guy.
okay. Okay. Different guy. Okay. Well, that's an offline story now.
That's an offline story. Yeah, we want to expose this during our fun.
Yeah.
But Mars is good though.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like Mars too.
I wouldn't say Mars is my go-to. Like out of all these chocolate, we could judge.
Okay.
Let's do a
Let's
ranking
go through it.
system
Sure.
after. Okay. Okay. So Caramilk.
Oh.
That's the next one. Okay, so it's kind of like the Aero, how it's like individual, like the little bumps, like that.
Yeah.
So let me just break into it. Oh, look at that. So it's just pure caramel inside.
Inside.
Yeah.
So if you're a caramel fan, go for the caramel.
Yeah. Again, this wouldn't be my go-to. Like maybe for Halloween because it's smaller and you just have like one and you're good. This is not a chocolate bar. I would eat like the whole thing in one sitting.
Yeah.
And that says a lot.
It's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The caramel. Okay. So second last chocolate bar, the Wunderbar. This is probably one of my favorites. This one.
Okay, what's in that one? I actually don't buy Wunderbar a lot.
So says peanut butter caramel experience. So
no wonder I don't buy it. It's the
peanut. Yeah. Look at that smooth like top. Yeah. Okay, let's break into it. Oh, it has a snap. Oh, no caramel pull, but look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You can definitely see the peanut butter.
Yeah, I see the peanut butter. And I like this one because it's actually like super soft. Like it looks really hard, but when you bite into it, it's like super soft and like gooey. So this is probably one of my favorites to eat.
Okay. Do you have O. Henry on your table there?
O. Henry? No, I don't.
Okay,
no,
I think I could be wrong, but is O. Henry Canadian too? It might be because
I don't know because I've seen those commercials with the celebrities where they're like, "Oh, I'm super hungry," and then they give them an O. Henry bar, and then they become like a normal person again. I don't know if that was a Canadian commercial or American commercial.
All right, viewers, help us with our O. Henry mystery.
Yeah,
I think it might be Canadian, but
really,
who knows? But anyways, regardless,
there's so many here.
Very good.
Okay,
what's next?
So last one for chocolate bars.
Oh, Kinder Surprise.
Yes, I have the Disney version or princess version here, but this is the only one I can find.
Yeah, let's describe to our listeners and viewers what exactly is a Kinder Surprise.
Okay, so it's pretty much an egg-shaped chocolate, right? And then you see the seam in the middle here? When you actually break it open, there's a toy inside. Well, I guess it's a capsule first, but before we move on to the capsule, so you see how inside there's like a white chocolate?
Chocolate.
And then outside's like milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
But yeah, it's nothing really. Okay, as a kid, when I had these, I wasn't going for the chocolate. I was going for the toy. I don't know for you, Eddie. Is it the same or you went for the chocolate?
I went for the chocolate. My kids go straight to the toy.
Okay. Yeah, see, I wasn't into the chocolate. Like, the chocolate tastes fine.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing fancy about it, but it was all about the toy.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's go back to the toy. So, it's a little capsule here, and then inside you have a little toy. Oh, I guess it's a princess because, like, you see the legs.
Yeah.
And then, like,
there's different themes, I think.
Yes, there's different themes. Oh,
Star Wars, Disney,
or
cars,
just random
toys like toy cars or dinosaurs or whatever.
Yeah. Oh no, am I building this wrong? Okay, this one was a really easy one. Sometimes there are like harder ones to build, but okay, there you go.
All right, which princess is that?
Aurora. Yes. So, which one was she again? Like Sleeping Beauty?
I don't know. I'm out of the princess phase.
I think it is Sleeping Beauty. I hope. Okay, our listeners, let us know if I'm wrong here. Wait, actually, there might be her name here.
Sleeping Beauty. You're right.
You're right. Okay, great.
Use your gut.
Because this one had no name. Oh, okay, so inside the little capsule, it has like an instruction, like little piece of paper to tell you how to build it. But yeah, there's no name.
No name.
But interesting. So this is a Disney version or a Disney princess collection. So you could collect the other one.
Last I checked, Kinder Surprise is illegal.
In the States?
In the States because of that small toy, choking hazard.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some crazy article out there that talks about how Kinder Surprise is illegal, yet AK-47s are not. So it's been crazy like that.
Well, okay, I'm looking at the little, well, I guess it's not instructions, but the little warning thing, it says not to give it to children 0 to 3, which makes sense.
Yeah, it's common sense.
Yeah, right? It's common sense. But isn't it, if you smuggle it over, they like take it away?
I think so. Well, my sister's asked me to bring it over a few times. I've actually, I didn't know this. I did send it through mail.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know it was illegal, but it never got confiscated or anything through customs, and I've brought it through my luggage as well.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was illegal until afterwards when I looked, because whenever my sister would come up with her family,
Mm-hmm.
they'd go get Kinder surprises because my niece and nephews love them
Mm-hmm.
for the toy, not the chocolate. But
Yeah.
so yeah, interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, I still wonder why. Because I guess you just have to watch them, but that's just funny because it's like
Yeah,
we grew up having them.
Kinders.
Yeah. Okay, so out of all the chocolates I listed, Eddie, which
Yeah,
one's your favorite?
coffee crisp, hands
Coffee
down.
Crisp? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, for mine, I think it's just gonna be Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
But my all-time favorite chocolate bar, that's not just Canadian specific, I would say is Reese's.
Oh, peanut butter
I
cup.
yeah, I know you can't have it or your family can't have it, but
Yeah. Okay, so when it's date night,
mm-hmm,
when we have no kids, our dessert, usually go like get like cheesecake or whatever.
mm-hmm.
We'd go to the grocery store and get peanut butter cups.
Nice.
That's our thing. But there's the regular cup size. There's the big cups.
Yes.
But the one I miss the most is the crunchy, where it has the peanut butter. You have the smooth and the crunchy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
They used to have the crunchy for peanut butter cups. I
Oh.
can't find them anymore here.
Oh
But my
yeah.
favorite's still just the plain one.
Mm-hmm. No, once for Christmas, my friend actually bought me I forgot how many pounds it was. I think it was like a 2 pound or
Oh
three
yeah,
pound. That
yeah.
was like really big. Oh man, that took me forever to eat. I just like left it in the fridge. It's like this is huge. And you had to like slice it up to eat it. But yeah, that was
Right.
pretty good.
But did you with Dairy Queen, the
Mm-hmm.
Blizzards? Do you get the O. Henry Reese's mix?
No.
Oh, yeah. So next time you go to Dairy Queen, date night for us again, not with
Mm-hmm.
our daughter, we get the Blizzard with the peanut butter cup and O. Henry mix. So good. If you
Oh,
want like a
okay.
peanut butter fix, that's the one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, haven't had Dairy Queen in so long.
Okay, we've done sweets. Do we have any
Okay.
salty stuff?
Yes. Yes, we
Ooh,
do.
all
Okay,
right.
hold on. Again, I went. No, no, no. This one I went to Costco because this one's one of my
Costco.
favorite chip. Okay, it's Costco size. As you can see, the
Ruffles.
bag has been opened.
Open.
Okay, so it's Ruffles all dressed chips.
Yes.
So you might be asking, what's all dressed? So you see the photo of like the vinegar
The
and
red
like
pepper.
onion, red
Yeah.
pepper. I don't really get a red pepper taste, but I get more of a vinegar taste.
I get like a sweet taste.
Oh yeah, I guess
A
it's a bit
sweetness to it.
sweet. Yeah, let's see I'll show what it looks like. You see, it's like
Yeah. Oh,
ruffled.
it's pretty
wait,
orange.
wait, it might be my camera. Oops. Okay. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not focusing, but it's like ruffled here,
Yeah.
hence the brand. But you see on here, on the bag, it's proudly made in Canada.
Canada. So the interesting thing with that is that we're so used to that in Canada, right? Like all
Mm-hmm.
dressed chips, whether it's Ruffles brand or other brands too.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't they just release this in the States
Yes.
too? And they had
Yes.
to do this crazy like marketing explanation on the bag to
Mm-hmm.
see what it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool though.
Let me see if I could find the tweet. Give us 1 second here. Because this one person I follow that's Canadian,
Right.
she lives in the States right now.
See, that's the thing, right? Whether you're Canadian and you move to the States, you don't
Mm-hmm.
really realize sort of the differences until you're like, oh, why can't I see that in the store? Or vice versa, right? Americans moving to Canada, you go to the store and there's like 30 more potato chip varieties and flavors,
Mm-hmm.
like ketchup, Swiss Chalet, the Swiss Chalet and Lay's collab.
Yes, if you guys want to see that, it's on Nomtrip's Instagram page. So
Oh, yeah,
Eddie
yeah.
actually went out to buy some. That was like exclusive.
Exclusive and only sold at Swiss Chalet. So for those of you who don't know Swiss Chalet, it's basically a rotisserie chicken place. and they have this thing called chalet sauce, which is
Mm-hmm.
essentially their gravy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty famous here, and they made it into a potato chip flavor.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen here so then we can actually read what she wrote. So it's Sam
Yeah.
Mix. She's like a author for I don't want to butcher it now, but I know she's written a bunch of like books about like superhero like girls and stuff. Sorry if I'm butchering it, but yeah, she's awesome. But you see here how she tweeted, "Oh my God, they really are back in LA. The American confusion evidence on the bag sounds good, eh?" So
A
what she means, um,
#1 flavor in Canada.
yes. So then here at the end sounds good, eh? So okay, let's read
I
it.
bet. There you go.
It's like, I bet you're wondering what all dress means. After all, in America, it just means you're wearing all clothes. But in Canada, all dress actually means delicious. Ruggedy?
Ridgy.
Rigid? Rigid?
Ridgy. Ridgy.
Ridgy? I've never said that word before. Ridgy.
Ridgy
Chips
chips.
that somehow taste salty, savory, and sweet all at the same time. Sounds good, eh?
That's right.
Sure. Look, but on their bottle, does that look like a barbecue
It's like
sauce?
a barbecue sauce. What's up with
Yeah.
that?
Look at that. See, barbecue sauce. Okay, the vinegar is there and like
Yeah.
chili?
Was that paprika, chili? I don't know.
I don't know.
There is a debate though whether that's actually coming from Canadians here, the #1 flavor in Canada.
Oh, yes. Okay, let's talk about that one. That's next.
I say there's a strong rival.
Yeah, there's a strong contender. Well, I would say #1 in my opinion. But ketchup chips.
For $1. Nice.
Yes, for $1. Dollar store.
Ketchup chips, yes.
Mm.
So I will say though, my favorite brand of ketchup chips, Old Dutch.
Old Dutch?
Old Dutch. I think it's got to be Old Dutch.
Oh, okay. I guess one Nomtip for the all dress, because all dress is actually like my favorite chip.
Okay.
So I know I bought Ruffles. That's probably like the #1 brand for all dressed. But for myself, I actually love the ones from Walmart. It's like,
Oh, the Walmart brand.
yeah, Walmart brand. It's a purple bag and it only costs 97 cents a bag. But I
The
feel
Great Value brand?
yes, the Great Value brand.
Value
and
brand.
I feel like it's so much more flavored
Yeah.
on the chip than the Ruffle one.
Yeah.
So for our Canadians or whoever's visiting Canada, if you want to try all dressed chips, go to Walmart and find that one.
Walmart seems to be a trend with our snacks here and places to get
Yeah, all like
these Canadian snacks, right?
Yeah. Okay, so back to ketchup chips. Is that one of the things you have to bring back to the States?
It is.
Sister?
And it has to be the Old Dutch brand.
Mm.
So I do agree with her that is the best ketchup chips.
Do they make it in the box anymore?
They do.
They do?
There's the two bags in the box. Yeah.
Yes.
So when you open one, it still stays fresh.
Yeah.
The other one, right?
Genius.
So we bring, I think, between 4 and 6 boxes every time I go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like half of my luggage, I think, are snacks.
It's okay. You just do the same. When you go to the States, you buy their snacks and you bring it back.
It is. So do you have a favorite States snack that we don't have here?
Favorite state snack?
Chocolate bar.
Oh, Trader Joe's. Okay, I love Trader Joe's, but they have these espresso covered chocolates. Oh my god, they're my favorite, and I think they only cost like $1 a bag. Like, I don't have any here. I literally just finished one today because when I went back to New York, I think in February, I stocked up when I was there, so I just eat them like, once in a while, savor it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That's probably like my #1 thing. Like I have to find a Trader Joe's.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
All right, what else we got?
2 more savory snacks. So, Hickory Sticks.
Hickory Sticks.
Mm-hmm. So this big bag. Okay, I guess like half of it's air. But it's only $2, but look how small Hickory Sticks are. It's pretty much like tiny fried potato sticks.
It's like shoestring fries.
Yeah.
Or
like,
shoestring fries,
Yeah.
except chip format.
And it's like, what would you say, like barbecue-y?
Yeah, it's barbecue.
Oh, I guess it's like hickory taste.
Hickory, yeah, it's like smoky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Barbecue.
Yeah, but I don't know if you guys can see, but look how much is in a bag, like tons. So you're thinking like, oh man, this bag is like so tiny. No. Well, maybe for me, when I eat one by one. I don't go like handful. And go,
oh, I can't eat it one by one. It's like torture.
I just like how tiny they are. But yeah, there's like so much in a bag.
Nice.
I didn't know it was Canadian until we did our research. We're like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Canadian. So last one. Cheezies.
Oh, cheesies.
Hey, look at that. Real Canadian cheddar
cheese.
Cheese.
So, how do you describe cheesies?
Okay, I'm a huge Cheeto fan. The original puff is probably my favorite. Well, I guess the extra, what is it? The extra
Crunch.
hot?
Oh, extra hot. The flaming hot.
Yes, the flaming hot is pretty good, but the puff one is my favorite.
Oh.
Okay. So what's the difference with cheesy? Let's go. Okay. So I guess it's a little bit bigger than a Cheeto, like the crunchy ones.
Cheetos crunchy, yeah.
But it has more cheddar flavor.
It's definitely more cheddary.
Yes, it's more cheesy.
I've converted. Like when I first moved here, I was like, what is this cheesy thing that people keep telling me about? I'm like diehard Cheetos crunchy fan, right? But now I'm hooked. Like the cheesies are my number one.
Yeah,
and have surpassed.
I would say these ones are a little bit more saltier.
They are
than the Cheetos, but it might be because they're using the real cheese, so it's a bit salty.
I think so. I don't like the puffs though.
Really? Oh, I love the puffs. I love the puffs.
Sorry, I can't do the puffs. Oh, I can, but crunchy is.
Oh, I love puff. You know when I saw? Okay, maybe this is like a Nomtip. So with Cheetos, how it stains your hand, especially when you're eating the flaming hot. You're like, dude, I gotta be careful. Yeah, it's red, but then you gotta be careful when you rub your eyes. You know what I eat it with?
Okay.
You probably know where I'm going with this. I eat it with chopsticks.
What? No.
And, okay, I thought it was just myself that did it, but one of the guys from Star Wars, someone was recording him eating flaming hot Cheetos, like eating it, like with chopsticks. I was like, see, it's a thing. I'll find the video and then I'll pull it up in his video and then like maybe I'll be here or something like that.
We'll link it too.
Yeah, we'll link it as well. But yeah, he like ate it with chops. I'm like, genius, see? Like not just me.
Okay, well, I had no idea you were going there.
Right, because like I have nails too, and it gets stained. And like even your fingers get stained, and like my nails get stained too. So it's just annoying.
There's an argument that you could eat Cheetos with chopsticks too, then.
Yeah, of course.
Or Cheezies, I mean, not Cheetos. Cheezies. They get pretty. Your fingers get.
Yeah, I guess that Cheeto dust, cheesy dust.
Cheeto dust.
Yeah, the dust.
The dust.
Okay, so let's see what other foods do we have that's like Canadian. Okay, well maybe it doesn't really matter for us, but for our foodies that are out in Ontario. So we're on the West Coast, so Ontario is on the East Coast of Canada. So their milk. I've heard this before. Oh, you don't know this one?
I don't know this one.
You've never heard people comment this before? Like people always ask me. So they're like, why is your milk in a bag? I was like, what are you talking about? Like our milks aren't in a bag. It's in a carton. What are you talking about? And then I did research. I'm like, oh man, Ontario has their milk like literally in a plastic bag. And you have to buy like a pourer thing, like a plastic pour,
whatever.
Yeah, and then you put the bag in it and you snip like the little corner and then you pour the
what bag. Like a bottle?
Okay, here. I actually have a photo of it. Let me just share a screen here. Okay, you see. Okay, so they come in these like bags. I think there's like two in a big bag. Oh, maybe not that, but like yeah, it comes in like two, and then you
Yeah,
cut it, and then you put in this pitcher thing. You cut it in the corner, and then you pour it out.
that's
Kind of
cool.
cool or kind of weird?
Oh, well, okay. So the pink box there, the Beatrice brand.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So ours, imagine that in carton format,
Yeah,
except in a
a
bag.
bag. Bag for. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Maybe we should have done, or I should have done more research on what's the reasoning of them using a plastic bag over a carton?
I don't know. Freshness?
I
Pure
don't
guess.
know.
I don't know. Okay.
Maybe
We'll have to look this one up.
yeah, maybe
Or maybe
environmentally
like if you
friendly.
guys know, let us know too.
Yeah, let us know like why.
So many plastics out there though. I don't know if it's an environment thing.
But then you could say the same for the carton, how it's kind of plastic lined inside,
Maybe.
right? But we can still recycle it. Well, I guess not all of our milks are in cartons. Okay, so say 2 liter and below, it's in
Yeah.
cartons, but everything
Yeah. Just
higher
like the
than that.
regular plastic.
Yes, the plastic jugs.
Yeah.
This is probably one of our famous dishes in Canada.
All of Canada, I would say.
Yeah, all of Canada.
I might know where you're going with this, but
Okay, so it's poutine.
oh yeah, poutine.
Poutine.
There's different levels of poutine though.
That's
So,
true.
there's Costco poutine, which is still pretty
Ooh,
good.
yes.
I had that today. That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
$4.50 is well worth the Costco poutine.
Mhm. So
Go ahead.
I went to Montreal a couple years ago, and of course you have to go get the poutine there because that's like where it's based from, like their poutine with like smoked meats.
Yeah.
Right. So let me just pull up a photo so then our viewers could actually see what it is. Oh, we'll describe it too. So it's really a bed full of fries and then a layer of cheese curds.
Cheese curds.
Yeah, and then a layer of gravy on top. But as you can see in the photo here, the one on the side here has like meats and some veggies in it.
Yeah.
This was a place in Montreal we went to called, I might be butchering the name, but it's like Patati Patata.
Okay.
I'll put a link below
Sure.
because it was like one of the top places for poutines. But the difference with their poutine and say Costco poutine, their cheese over there is squeaky.
Yeah.
It's squeaky.
Yeah. When you bite into it, right?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I was just like, what is going on here? And it's not like it doesn't taste good. It tastes good, but it's just like, why is it squeaky?
Yeah.
It's how they make it over there. It's like, oh, that's interesting. It's so good. Like,
It is.
I would say if you never tried it before, you have to try it. Well, I guess it depends where too, because I know in the States they try to mimic it, but it's just not the same.
It's not the same. Well, it's kind of like here too. You can get McDonald's poutine.
Mm-hmm.
You can get Costco poutine. You can get it from like.
Oh, don't get McDonald's poutine.
No,
no, it's not good.
No, you can get it like at your mom and pop shop here. But then you're right. When I flew out east to Quebec City, I remember getting in at like 1 a.m., 1:30, somewhere there. And I get to the hotel room, and the super nice guy was like, "How's your flight? All that stuff. Is there anything I can get you?" I said, "Oh, I'm actually quite hungry. Your restaurant's probably not open anymore, but do you know of any places I can get takeout from at like 2 a.m.?" Right? He's like, "Oh, what do you want?" I said, "Well, I feel like I should have poutine since I'm here." And he's like, "Okay, I'll make the arrangements."
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it was so cool. It's such a great experience. So I get up to my hotel room, unpack, whatever. 20 minutes later, I get the poutine, and it had donair meat in there.
Ooh.
Had pepperoni in there. It was like an all meat one.
Yeah.
And you're right though. There's something different, like out east poutine, like the cheese and the gravy. And I don't know how they do it.
I think they just mastered over there. It's
it's
one
like
of their
craft,
staples.
Right? Yeah,
totally.
their staples, their craft, right? So yeah.
Well,
but
yeah, it's kind of how like they're famous for their bagels as well.
Yeah.
So good. But that's another story.
That's another episode.
Yeah.
But But yes, if you're traveling up here, must try poutine.
Mm-hmm. But remember to ask a local. Like, don't just randomly go
Yeah.
into a
Don't go to
restaurant.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
okay.
go to McDonald's. But I know a lot of like restaurants here try to make a version of their poutine, but I
Yeah.
don't know. Ask somebody and see what they
Ask
say.
us.
Yeah,
Hit us up. Yeah. We'll let you
like
know.
not gonna lie, like Costco poutine's not bad.
Poutine's not bad. You're right. Yeah.
Okay, so next Canadian snack, the Nanaimo bars.
Oh yeah, that one I didn't know until I moved here.
Well, I guess
And
it makes sense
everybody was telling me about it.
because it's from Nanaimo in BC. Have you
Right.
been to Nanaimo?
I've
It's
never been to
it's on the island, I guess.
right.
So it has 3 layers. So it has wafers, nuts. Okay, I guess you can't have
Yep.
it with your daughter, but it's like, okay, wafer, nuts, and coconut crumb base, and a custard icing in the middle, and then a layer of chocolate ganache on top.
Right.
So let's pull up a photo of what it looks like.
So it's just like a bar, right? Like
Yes.
squares. They
So
usually serve it in
how
squares.
usually people make it, they put it in like on a pan, like a pan that's like at least like a couple inches high, and then
Yeah.
they start layering it, and then they start slicing it once it like settles. Let's show what it looks like. So it's like that.
Oh yeah.
So it has like coconut crumble and stuff on there, and then the filling, and then the chocolate ganache on top. I would say my favorite place I've had an Nanaimo bar was in college. Like, so I went to Nate. They have a culinary class there.
Culinary class.
Yeah, like degree or diploma or
Yeah.
whatever they have there. So they have like chefs always like creating like food, and they would always make Nanaimo bars and they would sell it.
Nice.
So it's always like super fresh and yeah, so good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, so another savory treat. I didn't know this one. Butter tarts. Did you know that was
Oh,
Canadian?
I don't know, but they're damn good.
Yeah.
I think they're really good.
So for our listeners, like, do you want to describe what a butter tart is?
Well, it's like I don't know, like it's just really good. It's like a flaky outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
The shell or whatever you call it.
Mm-hmm.
And then inside, there's typically like raisins in it. Is it raisins? Is
Yeah.
it what they have?
Like raisins, yeah.
and
It's
what
like
is it?
golden raisins, I think.
Like golden raisins, and it's mixed into like probably some sort of a buttery.
Yeah, butter,
blend?
sugar, and like
Sugar.
syrup,
Yeah,
like
syrupy.
filling. Yeah.
But whenever I would have butter tarts, it's actually just around Christmas, like all the
Mhm.
Christmas baking, and that was my first experience with it. So my wife and mother-in-law makes them, and it's super good. First time I had them, I was like, "Oh my gosh, what is this stuff?" And so,
Do you think it's the same thing as like a pecan tart?
yeah, kind of, just without the pecans, I guess.
Mm. What if that's Canadian too, or is that like?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But there's something about the butter tart, though, right? That's
Mhm.
like just so good. I don't know.
Like, I think my favorite part is the tart part or the
Yeah, the middle part,
yeah.
the
No,
gooey part.
not the middle part. Sorry, the case, like the pot.
Oh, the shell.
The shell.
The
Yes,
shell on the outside. Yeah, yeah.
yes. That's like my favorite part to eat. Same thing with pies. I like the crust and everything.
Yeah.
With
Crust and
with the filling, I'm like, okay, like yeah, I'll eat it, but the crust is my favorite part.
yeah, the crust is pretty good.
Okay, so let's go next with a drink. Okay, so I guess there's an American version of this, but it's our Caesars.
Oh yeah, like a Bloody Mary. Right?
Yes,
For Americans,
Bloody Mary is the American version. So I did the mistake. I didn't know this. I forgot what restaurant I was in San Diego, but I was like, "Oh, can I have a Caesar?" And the waiter was like, "What are you talking about? A Caesar? What's that?" I was like, "Oh, or like tomato juice, like clamato,
Yeah.
Worcestershire, and all that." He's like, we have something close to it called Bloody Mary. I'm like, yeah, sure. Then yeah, like later on I figured out it's the American version of the Caesar. So I did some research, like what's the difference between Caesars and a Bloody Mary? Is that a Caesar is made with clamato juice. Because that's the difference. Like maybe the American one is just tomato juice.
Tomato juice, yeah. Because clamato has like there's a bit more spices in there, I think.
I think it's more acidic as well.
Yeah.
But if you're drink maker? Like,
Yeah.
or what are those people called?
Mixologist?
Yes. Okay. Let us know.
Mixologist?
Let us know.
Yes, yes. My
And what's a
cousin's a
good
bartender,
recipe?
actually. I should ask my
Oh,
cousin.
okay. Yeah.
I'll message my cousin.
Okay. So final one. Can you guess what it is? It's
No,
round.
it's
It's
round.
round.
Uh,
There's slices. There's a fruit on it and a protein.
what? Oh, pizza, ham, pineapple.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, okay. like, like pizza is universal, man. Okay, okay, but specifically
Yeah,
ham and
specifically.
pineapple, Hawaiian
Yes.
pizza, Hawaiian
Hmm.
pizza. Okay, so this I have like real life experience with. So growing up in the States, it was always called Hawaiian, but we'd always say Canadian bacon and pineapple. I never really thought of anything of it living there. It's like, oh, Canadian bacon. But then when I moved here, it was just ham and pineapple because when you ask for bacon for pizza here, it's like bacon, right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's just the name. Yeah, it's interesting how it's called and the differences. But I don't know. I think there's like isn't there like a group if you're team pineapple or not on pizzas?
Yeah. There's people that hate it and love it kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like I'm in the middle. Like I don't mind it, but it probably wouldn't be my go-to
yeah.
to get.
Have you had pepperoni, pineapple, and hot peppers though?
No, I have not.
That trio is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Anyways, not to distract from ham and pineapple, but what are your thoughts on that?
It's yeah, like it was my parents' favorite because they weren't a huge fan of pepperoni,
Okay.
and I was like I'm like simple like that. I just like pepperoni and cheese. That's it. But for them, they're like, oh well, only eat ham and pineapple. So I grew up eating that one all the time. So they're just like, yeah, whatever. It's pizza. Can't really hate it.
True, true. But yeah, you're right. There's the ham and pineapple and Canadian bacon conversation, I guess it would be.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But for our listeners, you should let us know. Are you team ham and pineapple or no? That's weird.
oh, no pineapple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no pineapple.
no pineapple. Yeah, there's always it's like Shake Shack and In-N-Out. Pineapple, no pineapple. There's always food battles.
Mhm.
We should do an episode on food battles, I think.
Yeah.
That might be fun. All right, let us know if there's a food battle that you guys want us to research and talk about.
Hmm.
We'd love to do that. That'd be fun, actually.
And also let us know, like, what did we miss? Is there any other
Yeah,
Canadian food items that we missed on this list? Because we could go on forever, but these were the top ones we could find. Yeah, just let us know. Or if your country has specific food that's only specific for for you guys, like let us know and then
yeah,
maybe even send us some stuff so we could like test it out.
yeah. Even restaurants. So one of my sister's favorites in here is Boston Pizza.
Really? Ooh, their
Yeah.
pierogi pizza is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so yes, their pizzas are pretty good, actually.
Hmm.
So that's one of the things she misses a lot, the most, moving down to sort of LA area.
Hmm.
And she was so excited because one day when I was visiting, we drove to Long Beach and they had a Boston Pizza there.
Hmm.
But she told me it was nothing like it. So I was like, ah,
Do you think they
dang.
just took the name and
No,
tried
I
to
don't know,
replicate
because
it?
the logo was very the same. It had the same like feeling, the restaurant and everything. I never went in. I just saw the outside.
Uh-huh.
But she said it was nothing like it. So
Ah.
I know. Anyways, well, that was a fun episode. Which is
Hmm.
that was now it's like I have to go back upstairs and find my coffee crisp and Aero bars
Now I have all these chocolate bars all open.
open.
I guess I gotta eat them, you know?
Yeah, save them, freeze them. Frozen
No.
chocolate bars are good. Do you guys freeze your chocolate
Yes.
bars?
Yes.
Yeah.
I eat them with my ice cream too. Like crush it in.
That's a good one.
So that's a good one. But yeah, so what's a nom tip for today's episode?
Ooh, the nom tip I think for me is so it could get overwhelming, right? I mean,
Mhm.
I'm sure you're looking at your table now. You have like chocolate bars that are there's like 6 or 7 of them open.
Uh-huh.
A good tip actually is go to the dollar store because their their packaging is smaller. So you get to try more, right? That would be my tip. So because if you go to like other places, it's like full size, everything is full size.
Do you mean like the chips and stuff? Because I feel like
Yeah.
the chocolate bars are like standard size, but for sure the bags are a lot
Chips.
smaller. Yeah, so if you're like, oh, I've never tried ketchup chips, like try the small bag.
Yeah, try small bags if you
$1.
like it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like
And
we don't.
well, yeah, with the crazy, U.S. exchange too, it's like 70 cents for you.
Yeah.
Right? But that would be my tip: is like find the small. There's so many different like awesome treats here, and like chips and stuff, whatever. Get the smaller bag, try it, see what you like, and then figure out what you like, and then bring it back home. What's your tip?
I think my tip is I don't have the websites, but there's pen pals all over the world.
Yeah.
You could probably find one that's a foodie as well, and you guys could do a food exchange and try each other's food, and then you could see
cool, actually.
what they have, and then kind of review it after with them.
Yeah. Well, if you're a pen pal that does this, comment, send us a note, comment below. Yeah, that'd be cool. Actually.
Yeah, we'll like to send you like some of these items, and then you could try.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So, thanks for listening to our episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and leave us a comment or a review, please.
Yeah, let us know. Love some feedback.
Okay, see ya.
All right, see you in the next episode.